Hi guys, welcome to Bookish Shayla. Today is going to be a quick layout share of all of the pages I did at my crop on National Scrapbook Weekend. National Scrapbooking Day weekend. I went to a 3-day crop. It was Friday from 10 to 10, but I didn't get there Friday until about 1 o'clock because I had to teach for a little while. And then it was Saturday 10 to 10, and then it was Sunday 9 to 4. So I completed 30 layouts. If you watched me make page kits, you saw me make all these page kits, and I just wanted to show you what I did. So the first one was an old paper issues sketch, and I did this. It's my son and daughter in impromptu photo shoot in 2012, so it's been a while. These are probably all going to be sideways, but I'll figure that out later. It's a Scrap Squad sketch, but I got it off the Scrappy Square, and this is my daughter playing softball in 2015. Perfect sketch for if you had photos that could cut down, you could cut down easily. This one there were only about 3 layouts I did that I didn't use a sketch or a scrap lift, and this is one of them. This is Bar Harbor, Maine's lighthouse. This is a paper issues scrap lift, I think. I shouldn't say for sure because it's either paper, it's either paper issues or Scrap Squad, but this is the page I scrap lift, and here it is, Spectrum Gardenia from 49 and Market, and that's my my daughter and her friends back in 2015. This was a Scrap Squad scrap lift, and yeah, these are going to be all going the wrong way, but that's okay. And I did this. This is Tybee Island Beach in 2018. And I used these rub-ons were so old and they still worked so well. I was so surprised. But this was another Scrap Squad scrap lift. This is my daughter last year at one of her proms. This Doodlebug is from 2007. Yeah, really, really old. A Scrap-A-Sketch, number 100. Instead of the star, I did these musical cut files. My daughter getting ready to sing in 2016. I want to say this is a paper issues, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's the sketch. That's what I did. My son waiting for our shuttle in the Bahamas. Another scrap sketch. And that's just a selfie of my daughter last year. I really liked how this one turned out. I started and had like 3 different ideas, and I finally just kind of went off, but this is a paper issue scrap lift, and this is, I love all the Nuvos. Now they got a little off a little bit, but I just love how this turned out. And this is my daughter on senior night for slow pitch softball, and her nanny, which is her great grandma, they're watching her. This is a sketch and scrap, I think, sketch, and pictures of my college campus during fall in 2021. This was a Scrap Squad scrap lift. I pulled out some more 49 and Market, but I still have so much. But anyway, and this is when my kids and mom and I went down to see my brother over Christmas in 2020. This is Surfside, Texas. I love palm trees. I always take pictures of palm trees. I don't know. This, I think, was also a Scrap Squad scrap lift. And I did another fall. You'll see a bunch of beach and a bunch of fall. For some reason, I was in that vibe, I guess. This is my fall, where I live, and just down my dirt road on my way home one day. This was a scrap lift, a Scrap Squad scrap lift. I kind of flipped it a little bit, but this is my nanny, my grandma, and her two best friends at this lady's granddaughter's wedding shower. And this is Nuvo, and Nuvo drops and not Nuvo, stickles and a stencil, and I just love the way it turned out. This is another one that I didn't use a sketch for. I had this big Bella Boulevard cut file that said happiness, and I just inked it or colored it with a shimmer pen. And then this is my son and daughter, and that's my husband in the background. Back in 2022, this was Dad's Day at college. This is my great niece in a pumpkin patch. That's why there's a sticky note there. And I used this sketch from the scrap room from October of 23. This is another Scrap Squad scrap lift. And it's a double rainbow. You can't really see it, but there's a double rainbow there. And from 2023. This is one of my favorites. This is a paper issues sketch, and I pulled a whole bunch of the those florals from Pink Fresh, and this is my daughter and some of the other kids from the National FFA Choir in 2021. This was a, can't remember where I got the sketch, but this is my daughter and her best friend and me at her birthday last year. This was a Scrappy Square sketch, and this is another beach. I told you I had lots of beach, and this is my son and his ex-girlfriend, but she still gets to be in the scrapbook because they took pictures together, and this was kind of their spring break back in 2021. This is a double page, my only double page, and it's of my daughter. This is a Close to My Heart kit, and this is my daughter at a photo shoot in 2015. This is another scrap lift, and this is me on the beach in the Bahamas in 2019. Another scrap lift, and this is also at Surfside Beach. And I used some old, that's really old, that's really old. I have no idea how long I'd had these buttons, but yeah, lots of old stuff. This one is another scrap lift. This is my daughter. We went and saw the School of Rock back in 2018, and this is her at the little picture place. This is my family at my niece's wedding, and this is a scrap room sketch from January of 2024. This is another scrap lift, a Scrap Squad scrap lift, and this is my daughter, and she was on, it was called the media team at at the district livestock show back in 2020, and this is her and her media team. This is a Bash Your Scrapbook Stash Jumpstart, that sketch, and I pulled out some Vicky Bouton, and that's my daughter and son and I getting Krispy Kremes before we went on our fall break trip in 2013. Another that I pulled out my Vicky Bouton. I pulled out 49 and Market and Vicky Booten. I like used up some stuff. Not very much, but I used up some stuff. This is another Vicky Booten. This is Fernwood, and this was a Scrap-A-Sketch, and this are some pretty trees in Savannah, Georgia. And the last one, nope, next to the last one, this was a Scrap Squad Scrap Lift. Instead of Easter eggs, I just did circles, and that's me and my son and daughter at Coco Cay in the Bahamas in 2019. And the last one was this sketch, and I pulled out some old Heidi Swap, and this is my daughter on her one of the last days of school. They had a reward program, and that is that. So thank you for joining me. Thanks if you guys watched my kit videos. Thank you so much. Now you can see what I did with them. You'll see these videos, and I'll talk about them a little more at my May wrap up. I kind of go through them a little more than that, but I just wanted to show you what all I got done. So I took 35 and I did 30, so I was pretty proud of myself. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.